Hi friends, welcome to my channel about wine and grapes. Today we've got a special topic. Let's figure out why Grüner Veltliner is called Austria's hallmark grape, why sommeliers all over the world love it, and most importantly, why you might want to try it. Let's go. When people hear wine, they immediately think of France, Italy, or even Georgia. But few know that little Austria, the home of Mozart, Schnitzel, and breathtaking mountains, is truly proud of its very own wine hero. Yes, that's Grüner Veltliner, a grape you may be hearing about for the first time, but after this video, I promise you'll never forget it. So what exactly is Grüner Veltliner? Simply put, it's a white grape variety that covers a huge portion of Austria's vineyards. Nearly every third Austrian white wine is made from it, and for good reason. Grüner Veltliner can take on many forms: young, light, refreshingly crisp or more complex, mineral, and sophisticated as it matures. People call it the universal soldier, chameleon, and even the Chardonnay of Eastern Europe. But let's take it step by step. The name Grüner Veltliner translates as Green Veltliner. Veltliner seems to reference the Italian region Valtellina, but surprisingly, this grape is almost never grown there. Scientists and historians are still puzzled about the origins of the name. The grape itself traveled across Central Europe for centuries, but only Austria made Grüner Veltliner a real star. So where is Grüner Veltliner actually from? Officially, it first appeared somewhere between the Czech lands and modern Austria. The first written records came in the 19th century, but it was planted even earlier, in the early 18th century in what's now Lower Austria. The friendly climate, sunny slopes, and neat terraces along the Danube created perfect conditions to reveal the grape's true character. Here's an interesting historical fact. In the mid-1980s, Austrian winemaking went through a serious crisis. A wine scandal erupted when some dishonest producers added chemicals to enhance flavors, almost ruining Austria's reputation for good. But this very scandal led to a new beginning: strict laws, quality control, and the rise of local grape varieties. Most importantly, Grüner Veltliner ascended to the pedestal of national pride. Grüner Veltliner is grown not just in Austria anymore, but also in Hungary, Czechia, Slovakia, and lately, even in New Zealand and the USA. Still, most of the finest bottles come from the banks of the Danube, from the famous regions Wachau, Kamptal, and Krems. Let's see what makes Grüner Veltliner different from other white grapes. Grüner Veltliner's hallmark is its taste and aroma. Imagine the freshness of green apples with crisp citrus, add notes of white pepper, juicy pear, and sometimes freshly cut grass or even mountain streams. In some years and special terroirs, you'll find creamy or mineral hints too. That pepperiness is one of Grüner Veltliner's signature features. Try it for yourself. There aren't many white wines out there with such an unusual spicy note. Some people even call it the peppery wine, but don't worry, it's all very harmonious. Its bright acidity makes Grüner Veltliner a wonderful partner for food. Young wines bring joy and freshness. It's great to sip on a hot day or with simple snacks, but the real masterpieces come with aging. Over time, Grüner reveals complex mineral nuances, almost resembling a mature Burgundy, but with a unique twist. Here's a fun fact. Grüner Veltliner has outperformed top French Chardonnays in blind tastings more than once. After that, some respected sommeliers admitted that the next legend doesn't have to come from France or Italy. And you know what else is great? Even the premium Grüner Veltliners are surprisingly affordable compared to other Old World wines. How do you spot Grüner Veltliner on a bottle? Look for regions like Wachau, Kamptal, or Kremstal. These are the addresses of the best wines made from this grape. Also check the label for the word trocken, meaning dry, which means the wine will be especially vivid and fresh. You might also come across terms like Federspiel, Smaragd, or Steinfeder. These are local classifications for age and style, and I'll definitely explain them in detail in a future video. So how is it drunk? Here's where Grüner truly surprises. It's so universal that it pairs with almost any cuisine. The classic match is Vienna Schnitzel, but feel free to experiment. Fish, salads, veggie dishes, creamy pasta, seafood, you name it. Here's an interesting observation. Gruner gets along perfectly with Asian cuisine packed with spices, ginger, Korean or Thai flavors. Some even recommend trying Gruner with sushi or rolls. Unlike most other white wines, Gruner doesn't get lost with hearty food. Instead, it reveals new depths. If you're picking Grüner Veltliner for a party or dinner with friends, don't worry about making a wrong choice. Most people like it, and it's not too strong, especially in its youthful form. On the other hand, the aged versions are a special treat for connoisseurs who love complexity, depth, and discovering nuances from glass to glass. This wine can easily share a table with esteemed Burgundies. Tips for choosing Grüner Veltliner are simple. It's best to drink young Gruner within 1 to 2 years of its vintage. This is when it's freshest and most peppery. If you want more complex flavors, pay attention to age and region. Wachau and Kamptal often produce more mineral and aged versions that store well and reveal themselves even after 5-7 years. By the way, Gruner is a great choice for a blind wine tasting. Offer it to your friends and ask them to guess the grape variety. You'll always find someone keen to debate its surprising pepperiness and freshness. If you want to host a wine quiz, ask your guests what they'd pair it with, or what one word describes its taste and aroma. And you, leave a comment below. What one word would you use to describe Grüner Veltliner if you've tried it? Or if you haven't, what food would you like to try it with? To sum up, Grüner Veltliner is much more than just another white wine. It's an example of how regional Austrian pride has become a global sensation. Gourmet lovers and ordinary wine fans love it for its versatility, accessible price, and original flavor. Grüner Veltliner proves that sometimes it's worth stepping out of your comfort zone and meeting new heroes of the wine world. Thank you for watching until the end. If you want to learn more about wines, grape varieties, and how to choose the perfect drink for any occasion, be sure to subscribe, put a like, and write your comments. There's much more unique and exciting content ahead. See you soon, and may your glass be filled with bright impressions.